All right, okay. After doing some more research, uh, like I said, once again, I'm ex-military. Um, I'm no expert. Um, I'm pretty much a just straight up leader. I like to consider myself an expert. When I do get there, and when I mean when I do get there, like on paper, um, it'll be in achieving success. You know, to the highest degree, and that would be like years later down the line. So yeah, so technically I am an expert, but it is like years down the line. Okay, so this right here is based on um, well, back it up because some people would like to say so many years and experience in the field will be an expert. So I, with a certification or a degree and or both. So yeah, I guess you could say information technology. So it's cool. Or militarism, it's cool. But anyway, um, even art, more different types of arts. But but check it out. This right here deals with specifically on the goals. It's kind of like a conversation series as I'm going on. I haven't forgotten to put in, excuse me, Empire 2 and the rest of the vids, but this right here is solely and super short, talking about the degrees that I peeped out that I would really just like to pursue, kind of getting back towards attending Villanova again, um, which I believe Villanova has, I believe Villanova has a law program, I'm pretty sure. If it doesn't, then I'll just seek out the business administration and just end it right there. Uh, let me see. I would like to get into a law program, but I'm not interested in signing on with the bar. I don't care for it. So, um, well, in that case, if you know the law, then you could present yourself as counsel. So you don't, or what's the Latin word? I don't forgot the Latin word. Just that fast, and I was just looking at it. But anyway, the dictionaries and the books you would need to have that I know I'm going to have. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the Latin dictionary. Of course, when you think about this, the Moors created the Latin tree languages. Okay, so it would be only right if you go back and know Latin, and then put in syntax and grammar into the languages. All right, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, so I'm not on this like on this forever getting sovereign or whatever. You know what I mean? Those are the previous videos, and once you get the paperwork and everything, then it's done. Then you pay your dues and you go by your merry way, and that's it. You got to understand that everything out here is basically just business and economics related. So it'll be highly beneficial if you have the Black Law Dictionary, the the Beauvair's um collection dictionary, every edition of both of them. The Latin dictionary. Um, learn languages. So you're gonna need to learn your languages. Um, Alexander Pushkin, he created Russia. You know, so hey, I'm gonna know that. You know what I'm saying? So know your languages. The reason why you want to know the laws is so that way you can know who you're dealing with, how they are related. You know what I'm saying? Okay, great. I remember reading like this big book about diplomats. Uh, the book is all black with red letters. And it was a great book to understand, how diplomats are chosen, how their diplomats are chosen and stuff. So, let's see. Oh yeah, the degrees that I'd like to earn will be business in each continent that I come across or country that I establish business in. A law degree without becoming a member, because I'm not interested in joining an association. Not interested. As long as I got the books, the dictionary, uh, for the legal language, then I can keep myself from being a slave. All right, or any one of my members from the tree. All right, great. Um, there was another one. Oh yeah, I consider IT, but not really. Um, I'm thinking of another one because you got business, and then you got business, then you have law. Um, actually, I think that would be it. That's it, because other than speaking, languages, I mean, you could do that all day long by yourself. So that's it. Like, I had no desire, no reason to be a surgeon if you keep yourself up or whatever with the herbs and the seasoning, not seasoning as you cook, but real seasoning. Like rubber alcohol or roots and different stuff that is part of your daily intake as far as sustainability. Great. Um, Actually, that's it. I'm not interested in politics. Um, that's it, That's it, because you got to think about it. Law takes a very long time. But see, I would only want those degrees for paperwork for the people, so they can look at it and be like, oh, okay, so he knows uh business and law. Yes, I do. Everything else would be trades. Like getting a trade in commercial driving, whether it be ships, trucks, even pilot. All right. The other trades would be carpentry. Like I don't, dibble dabble in that. I don't, I still know how to roof since I was a kid. So that, that's really that, that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I would get into carpentry solely for the ships, so I could build wooden ships. Masonry. I would get into brick masonry on my own accord. You know, that's a little later. Other than that, I'm dealing with straight arts. Music. I love music. Um, I will have studio albums and I'll have live albums. Studio, and I will have nothing but instrumental music. Um, Meaning it will be live instrumentalists in there. And they'll just record like track for track. You know, different type of instruments from across the planet. That's my thing. I want to record with different artists from across the planet, and if they will work with me, I will send my music to them first, or buy a ticket for them to come record in my studio, which would be my house. Great. Um, let's see, arts. like I said, I'm dealing with literature. I would love to combine with a lot of artists out there that have a lot to say, and just whatever, and pay them, you know. Um, yeah, my own private school. They will be built for my own business, businesses that I create. You know, I put the S on there and everything. You know what I'm saying? Um, but my businesses will be legally correct by law and not, fraudulent. It will be my departments. So my corporation will just have departments with and each department will have licenses or just license, license or licensures or whatever, um other than that, shoot, that's pretty much about it. The conversation, I want to point out. Other than that, just make sure that you file your important paperwork that that needs to be filed, and go from there. You know, have a good one. Some people happiness or just being who they are. Um, some people say once you know the knowledge that you know now, like the elite know, and you know other things, now what stop you from being one of them? Well, for the simple fact is that I just want peace. See, they want a war, and I done seen documents that they do put money towards wars, and I'm not out here to impress women and to make them side with me. I could care less, because as long as I can have the respect of the women within my tree and the females that I met, from the east of the hemisphere, and they know who I am and stuff, then that's all that counts. I can give a crap about all the rest, you know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and it wasn't by choice that for me to sit up there and try to give a crap. It's not. It's bigger things out there than them and the conspiracy. It's, I guess, that's trying to make the world worse. But I'm getting out of all of it. And like I said, you got to pay the cost to be the boss. So you got to pay the cost of, the fees, and then you get out, and then you good, you know. And you ain't got to live in this economy no more. You don't. I could build my own stock market exchange on my own property. Can you dig it? You know what I'm saying? Seriously, I could do whatever, man. I could do whatever, you know. So stay tuned. Word. And don't forget to do what? Get those books, cause I'm getting them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been reading books and I've been writing books. So get them and be the best you can be. Um, yeah, be the best you can be. You know, that's it. I don't care about learning about finance and accountancy because we all know that the banks are who they are, who they are. Um, Once again, you gotta do your research to find out how to not deal with. That's a whole nother separate issue. All right, but it comes down to paperwork, where you gotta make sure that you're sovereign wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? And they can't do a damn thing to you. So get your money. Make sure you change your name. Make sure you follow all whatever rules that it is. If you have kids out there, man, make sure you don't sign a birth certificate. Sign the certificate of live birth. Don't mess with that birth certificate because it is what it is. It is a record that they want to keep forever and a day because it means, it is a business corporation. And trust me, I got a nonprofit. And everything what they're saying about a birth certificate is exactly true. And how you would put your business corporation in all caps and everything. I mean, it's not a lie. If you look at everything, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can have facts in front of your face and you could deny it, and those people you really need to watch because when you're in denial like that, if somebody tells you the pineapples are red and you like you're a liar, it's never been red, and they bring you a red pineapple and they say that's a red pineapple, and look at you and say that's a lie. Technically, you could say it could be a lie based on the fact that you've never seen red pineapples and they're supposed to be. But who made you God and said, you know, supposed to be? Who, it may be, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta take it from both sides and, agree to disagree. Do your research, go by your own way, your own merry way. Alright? Up and outy.